So this is quite a story. This is BuzzFeed News. They say a woman was fired from NASA after they saw her tweet, "Suck my dick and balls, I'm working at NASA." So let me show you the exchange. This is Naomi H. She says, "Everyone shut the fuck up. I got accepted for a NASA internship." And then a guy named Homer Hickam responds, "Language." And then Naomi responds, "Suck my dick and balls, I'm working at NASA." And then Homer responds, "And I am on the National Space Council that oversees NASA." Uh-oh. That didn't work out well, did it? So this dude, now I have to say, when I was reading through the story, at first I didn't like Homer because Homer looks like he's fucking, civility trolling Twitter. And it's like, dude, the whole point of Twitter is that people get to talk shit. So I didn't really like Homer because it looks like he's, fired this poor girl because of this weird Twitter interaction. But actually, no, it turns out he isn't directly responsible for hiring or firing people like Naomi, but he is on the National Space Council that oversees NASA. But it wasn't him that fired her. Apparently just the NASA thing, somebody who is her boss saw the NASA thing on Twitter and then fired her. I think over this. And what happened was Homer actually stepped up because Naomi apologized to Homer. Homer accepted the apology and apologized back. And then Homer actually fought to try to get her job back. He was like, "No, it's okay. After speaking to her, I know she's a very bright person, and it was just a funny interaction." And now he was trying to talk to the people who actually are responsible for hiring and firing her and telling them, "No, it's cool. You should hire her. She's actually she has a bright future, and I give her my full recommendation." So by the end of the story, I'm like, damn, Homer's a real nice guy. When at first I was like, fuck this guy, because it looked like he got her fired. And yeah, so I don't know. Some people are using this story, and their takeaway is like, oh, be careful what you say and do on Twitter because you might piss off your boss. But my takeaway is the exact opposite. It's that, fuck the boss for, really? This is a reason you think to fire somebody because they're fucking around on Twitter and they said, "Suck my dick and balls, I'm working at NASA." We have a real generational issue right now in this country. And that generational issue is, me, I'm a millennial. I think most of the people, according to the demographic statistics that watch my videos are millennials. And when you see somebody talking like this on Twitter, you don't take that personally. And especially in the context of how she's saying it, she's excited. "Oh, shut the fuck up, I'm gonna work for NASA. Suck my dick and balls, I'm working for NASA." There is not even a little bit of malice in how she's saying that. It's just, she's fucking around. That's what people do on Twitter. They talk shit. They do this on all social media. So when you read this, when I read this, it's just, the context is just, yeah, whatever, I'm being playful, I'm fucking around, who cares? But when a boomer reads it, except for Homer, because apparently he's cool, but when most boomers read it, they're like, "Oh, how grotesquely impolite and uncivil. We should really take a pound of flesh and ruin her life over this." And it's like, God, you guys are so insufferable. Relax. Take a few deep breaths. Just because she's joking around about telling people to suck dick and balls on Twitter doesn't mean that she wouldn't be awesome at NASA. And in fact, she probably would be awesome at NASA because you got the internship in the first place. So I hope Naomi gets her job back because that's fucked up, man. She's just talking shit on Twitter. It's no big deal. Whatever. I think most of you are going to agree with me, but there might be some people who are like, no, she shouldn't say some shit like that. If you get caught by your boss, you get caught by your boss, and that's that. But then I feel like that brings up deeper questions about how we structure society and our economy in the first place, that somebody could just willy-nilly, take away your potential livelihood that quickly. "I didn't like that thing you said. Gone." What? It just, something feels really wrong about that. And I just find it funny that she was joking around and talking about, "Suck my dick and balls, I'm working at NASA." Hashtag Team Naomi. Naomi, I hope you get your job back.